Digital Showroom. My name is Joel and I'll be your guide today as we explore our top SIM solutions in real time. Now, while you guys are tuning in, joining us, feel free to drop some hellos down below in the chat. Before we wanted to jump in, I really wanted to just tell you a little bit about who we are here at EIOTCLUB. Chances are you're here scrolling through our website. Maybe you don't know much about us, but I'm here to tell you a little bit before we dive into some awesome products like the one you see here in front of me. Now, EIOTCLUB was founded in 2019, and we specialize in providing super easy and affordable SIM card products for all Internet of Things users. You're going to hear me use the term IoT. That is basically all your electronic devices that connect to cellular networks. We have a core value here with EIOTCLUB as well, and that is one SIM for all, effortless connectivity everywhere. So again, kind of keep that in the back of your mind as you notice and see all of these SIM card solutions we're going to be showing you in real time and demoing. Now, because this is a live digital showroom, we have a ton of great opportunities for you all to involve yourself with this showroom. We're going to be having 3 giveaways throughout this live stream. You have the chance to win things like a camera, a router, and even some of our best selling SIM cards. So if you're here, stay tuned because we would love to send you home with some free stuff just by tuning in and being here with us at EIOTCLUB. There's also a lovely chat section. You can comment down below, ask your favorite questions and things like that, and we'll get you an answer while we are here in this showroom. So without further ado, I want to welcome all our viewers once again, and let's get this showroom started. Now, I mentioned giveaways, and before introducing this first product, we are giving away this Link security camera. Now, this camera, you're going to see in a little bit, utilizes our SIM cards. This is able to transfer data directly to your devices, and we thought it would be awesome here at EIOTCLUB to hook one of you guys up with something like this, the Link security camera. Now, on your screen, you are going to see a pop-up at the top that says giveaway. Enter your email in to win this Link security camera. We will be announcing the winner once we demo a couple products for you. I'll keep shouting it out. But again, if you're tuned in, if you're here with us at EIOTCLUB, walk away with an awesome camera. Get entered in to win. Again, that giveaway link is up at the top. It'll be there, and I'll let you know before we close that. So again, first giveaway of the live stream will be this Link security camera, which is awesome. Shout out to EIOT for giving us the opportunity to give away that camera. Now, on to our first product. I'm excited about this one. This is going to be our first featured product because we are running an exclusive special promo on this product. We are giving you guys a 30% off discount on the eSIM card reader. Now, if you haven't heard about an eSIM card reader, this is designed specifically for those physical eSIMs. Now, when one of you wants to use our eSIM products, but your device may not be compatible, you have to use a physical eSIM. However, physical eSIMs are not always completely compatible with all of your devices. That is where this comes in, the eSIM card reader. This is going to make it so customers, for example, with iPhones can purchase the EIOTCLUB eSIM reader, download our application, and once downloaded, the device will become compatible with your IoT device. Now, I want you to note that this reader right here, as you can see, plugs into a laptop. So the SIM card goes inside, this plugs into your laptop, but once it is configured, this can be utilized, that physical eSIM can be utilized in any devices. Think your iPhones, your Androids, and even something like a GL router. So essentially, if your device is not compatible traditionally with those eSIMs, this physical eSIM reader makes it so. And we wanted to highlight this first off because this is running a huge discount. Live EIOT will get you 30% off this eSIM card reader. Again, that discount code is live EIOT. Use that at checkout to get 30% off this eSIM card reader. Now, that is super exciting. We love jumping into these products. Again, if this is something you think you can utilize, take advantage of the big sales we're offering because we're going to be talking about so many more sales as we are going through this live stream. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We are super excited to be talking about all of these products with you guys today. And we just appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us in the meantime. So again, I want to remind you, right now we have a giveaway link open at the top of this live stream for this Rio Link camera. If you are interested in this Rio Link, definitely enter into the giveaway. We'll be announcing the winner here. We'll be picking one live for you all to walk away with a Rio Link camera. Alrighty, see, we have some people in here with us. Thanks for tuning in. Again, we got product cards down below. We have a chat. Feel free to make yourself at home, and we welcome all those questions, and make sure you click on those product cards to see all the great things we are here offering. Now, let's move on to our first theme of the live stream. Now, we wanted to break up some of these into different themes specifically for you, and this first one is going to be talking about enhanced network reliability. We're bringing high-speed connectivity for work, home, travel, and all of your Internet of Things devices. So I'm going to bring in the first product for that right here, and it is going to be this dual network SIM card. So if you haven't heard about our dual network SIM card, this is going to be featuring, guess what, 2 networks, and we're going to dive into all of that. But while they're up here, this is the first SIM card kind of style we are talking about, and I wanted to kind of maybe jog your memory, let you know what exactly is a SIM card doing for you. Well, a SIM card is a small chip. Hopefully you can see that right there. It is a small chip that lets your device talk to a cellular network. Without it, your phone, your tablet, and those smart home devices are not able to connect to the internet and use mobile data. Think about if you're traveling around the world or around the US or wherever you're from and you can't use your mobile device. Maybe you have a security camera set up and you can't monitor your home. Those are situations we do not want to have. And with us here at EIOT Club, with the dual network, you can utilize something like this for all of those devices. Now, diving into the dual network SIM card. This is all about reliable dual carrier support. So again, you can see right here that dual network SIM card is going to feature 2 networks. Now, those 2 networks we are talking about are AT&T and T-Mobile. Now, traditionally, a lot of other SIM cards are only going to offer you 1 network. They have only 1 network, and you will have capped data limits. But with us here at EIOT Club, you are getting high-speed 4G and guess what? 5G network speeds with our AT&T and T-Mobile dual network SIM card. Now, one of the big highlights when it comes to these SIM cards is they are super easy to use. What I love most is when I'm using a device, for example, the Eufy Cam. I have one of these personally at my home. They have a slot for a SIM card. Now, when it comes to this, it is as easy as inserting it into the camera and then pressing start. Again, it is that easy. You will have your camera connected to data and you will have no issues with it. This is also some of the best USA coverage you can get. Again, we're not having just 1 network, but we have 2. Now, another one of my favorite points that you have to know about the dual network is, guess what? There's no contract fees. I cannot stress this enough. If you have dealt with SIM cards with your carrier network or with other companies, you have probably dealt with contract fees. They are extra additional fees. They are binding contracts. You don't get any of that here with us at EIOT Club. We have incredibly easy pricing plans that do not enter you into a contract, and they make it just simply easy for you to use what you need when you need it, and you can upgrade and add more data whenever suits you best. Again, shout out to EIOT for that, because that is such a great feature in the world of SIM cards. Now, I also wanted to show you something pretty cool. We have an EIOT Club app, and actually right now I have one of these SIM cards loaded into the EIOT Club app. And right now what you're seeing is you're actually seeing 2 gigabytes out of 2 gigabytes. So hopefully you can see that. This allows you to monitor your data usage, reload. It's as simple as a click of a button, and you get to see your entire experience on an app. Again, it's not for everybody, but if you like that, like myself, it is another great feature, just showing you the connectivity with us here at EIOT Club. Again, if you're just tuning in, we are talking about all things high-speed connectivity for work, home, travel, and those IoT devices, Internet of Things. It's a fancy word for just saying your electronic devices. Now I'm going to bring this up close real quick because you're going to see we have a couple images down here. Cameras, GPS trackers, walkie-talkies, drones. These work with all of those devices. Your phones, laptops, tablets. They're going to work with your security cameras, your hotspots. You name it, if it has data transferring capabilities and a SIM card slot, the EIOTCLUB dual network can handle it. Now, I just want to take a moment. If you have any questions down below in the chat, we would love to help answer those. Again, remember, this is a digital showroom stream, so let us know. We'll be responding in the comment section. We have myself and moderators on standby for you all. And do not forget, we are running our giveaway right now. We are giving away a Reolink camera up at the top. Go ahead and click on that giveaway to get yourself entered into win a Reolink camera. We're giving one of those away to one of you here very, very shortly. Now, some of the pricing plans with the dual network include as easy as a $5 entry. Again, we're talking 300 megabytes for 30 days for just $5. Now, you can use discount code LIVEEIOT for 20% off the dual network data SIM card. Again, this is your reliable dual carrier network SIM card that you can use in all of those IoT devices. It is reliable, it is stable, and it is flexible. So I consider checking it out down below by clicking on that product box. It looks similar to these right here. Click down below for more information. Now, we're going to switch things from the dual network to, guess what? We have a triple network SIM card. So we're going to launch this right here for you guys. The triple network SIM card, of course, is a play off of the dual network because we also have AT&T and T-Mobile. But with the triple network, we are getting an extra network for a total of 3, Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. Now, what I want you to think about when we're talking about the triple play data SIM card is maximum coverage. We don't have just one. We don't have just 2. We have 3 networks. So, and think about it this way. These can automatically switch between your networks to make sure you're having that seamless, stable connectivity. Now, what kind of speeds are you getting? Nothing but the best from us here at EIOTCLUB. We are still getting that great 4G LTE fast and reliable connection and coverage. Likewise, with the dual network, we talked about it having that plug-and-play compatibility. And again, some of our best reviews and comments have been on the fact that these are super, super easy to set up. All you have to do is take the SIM card out. There's no activation fees. There's no extra setup necessary. Place it inside of your device, and you are ready to go. If you're looking for USA coverage, the triple data SIM card can offer you some of the best coverage nationwide. And remember, it switches between all of those networks. So, for example, I myself might be having Verizon, but my friend has T-Mobile. And have you noticed in some areas your connection drops out, but theirs doesn't? Well, I want you to think about it in that way because with the SIM card, it can switch and make sure you are utilizing the best network possible. How cool is that? Again, making sure you have the best data stream, whether it is for your mobile device, security cameras in a remote area, a router, or again, anything that you can think of IoT that connects to those cellular networks. Now, one of the cool things I wanted to highlight as well is that these come in 3 pre-cut sizes: standard, micron, and nano. So if you have a device and you look at the specifications and it requires that certain size, that should cover almost every IoT device that you can think of. There's no extra costs. It's already built into the product, so you can just use it with your devices. So that is awesome. That is the triple play. We do also offer this, of course, in a couple different pricing variations. One is that 100 megabyte 30-day trial. That'll run you just $5.99. So if you are not 100% sure if this is going to be right for you, just buy the 100 megabyte 30-day plan for $5.99. You can also get 20% off with the code LIVEEIOT because you are tuned in. That is a live stream exclusive code. But if you're looking for maybe a little bit more data, you can also bump yourself up to 24 gigabytes for 360 days. Again, we have plans that are small, large, and you can start small and always upgrade as you go. No contracts, no fees, flexible plan pricing. Now, I wanted to highlight one of the reviews one of our customers showcased about the triple play. And shout out to Alan Jones. Alan Jones said it works perfectly in every way, but I wanted to show you the use case that Alan used. Alan was actually streaming videos into his car with no latency, and he said it works perfectly in every way. Again, think about dash cams. Even those electronic modules inside of your cars, some of them take SIM card slots for data. Again, you can stream on the go. You can have your mobile movies with you as you're traveling, vacationing, going across country. Again, I thought that was just such a cool use case. We wanted to showcase some of the ways you all are utilizing these SIM cards. And that brings me to my next point. Drop down below what you guys are using these SIM cards for. Are you traveling, using it across the US? Maybe you are utilizing a specific device with it. We would love to know down below in the comment section. Let us know. How can we best help you along your product journey with us at EIOTCLUB? Again, I want to remind you, if you have any questions, please feel free to enter them down below. We are super happy to answer those questions. I have moderators here on standby ready to help answer. And of course, that brings us back to the Reolink. Now, I'm going to explain the Reolink camera here in just a minute, but I want you to remember we are doing a giveaway on this Reolink camera right now. If you're just tuning in, haven't gotten entered in to win, click up above on that giveaway box. We are giving away this beautiful camera, the Reolink, so that you can utilize it with maybe something like the triple play or the dual play. It works for both 4G, 5G, data streaming, 360-degree field of view. And this is one of those cameras that if you are looking for home protection, also getting some great data protection with our EIOTCLUB SIM cards, this is going to be the golden ticket for your home. Maybe it's a remote cabin. Maybe it is your parents' house. Again, we got you covered with something like the Reolink camera. We're going to give you guys like 15 more seconds to get entered in to win. Again, up there, click the giveaway, enter your emails, because we are about to pick one lucky winner for the Reolink camera. So again, get those inputted right now so that you can get entered in to win, and then we will spin. One more point about this while you guys are doing your last minute entries is that with something like this and these data plans, traditionally you would have to set these up with a cellular network. Not with us here at Reolink. Again, not with us here at EIOTCLUB. For the Reolink, you do not have to worry about long contracts, extra fees, setup fees. We have our 24/7 customer support team ready to support you if anything happens with this setup. It is cost effective. You get to choose the data you want as well as your timeline. So I think that sums up the Reolink. Again, triple play, dual play, great use cases with this camera. Not the only use case, but one of those great use cases. Now, we are about to spin the wheel for this Reolink winner drawing. So right now, let's hit it. Let's spin the wheel. Who is going to be the lucky winner of this Reolink? You see it in front of your screen. It's spinning. It's scrolling. Let's see. Do we have a lucky winner? It looks like we do. If you see your name on the screen, you are going to win one of these Reolink cameras. EIOTCLUB will be reaching out to you and sending one of these directly to your front door. Again, guys, thanks for being here and for participating. We got 2 more giveaways happening, but congratulations to the winner. You won the Reolink camera. Now, guess what? We wanted to just keep the giveaways going. Again, we are here having a great time showcasing these products. If you are interested in any of these, make sure you are clicking in our shop down below. These are going to be fantastic. Now, what I wanted to showcase next is going to be our second giveaway. Now, the second giveaway we are going to be doing is this right here, the GL router. Now, we're going to be showing this GL router off here in a second, but I wanted to launch the giveaway for you so that you could just get entered in to win. If you missed out on the Reolink, we just gave that away. We are giving away one of these GL routers. So if you're here, if you are tuned in, that giveaway is launched in the top corner for you. Check out this GL router. Enter that email. We will be picking a lucky winner to walk home with one of these amazing mobile hotspots utilizing EIOTCLUB EIOTCLUB's SIM card. So again, just launching it early so you have plenty of time to get entered into win so that you can walk away with one of these free GL routers. We'll be announcing that winner here after a few more products. Amazing. So hopefully you guys are having a great time here with us at EIOTCLUB. We are excited to be showcasing all these great products. We're going to move next to our second theme of the showroom. And this time, we're talking about going global. We're talking about SIM cards for travel. So if you are excited about that like I am, let's get into it. Looks like we got a great question down below. What is a data-only SIM card? That's a great question. So you probably heard me say data SIM cards. Now, what that means is a data-only type of SIM card is going to provide internet access to devices, but does not include traditional voice call or text messaging services. So it's typically used in tablets, mobile hotspots like the router we're giving away, get entered above, and other connected devices that require mobile data. Now, if you have ever used services like WhatsApp or other messaging services that are not SMS, those are perfectly usable with the data. I actually recently set up a Google Voice, which is pretty cool. You can have that number floating around, and that's data as well. So if you're interested in utilizing services that use data, there's plenty of ways to talk to your family when you're abroad, friends and family, and the like. So those are all great solutions. Thanks for a great question down below. Keep them coming. Oh, we got another great question. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Is there a giveaway happening? Absolutely. We just gave away a Reolink. We have a wonderful winner who won that. But we are currently giving away this right here. This is your mobile Wi-Fi hotspot GL router. We're going to be showcasing this here in a minute, but that giveaway is linked right above for you. Make sure to get those emails entered in so that you can win something like this, the GL router. This is going to provide you reliable hotspot data as you travel around the world. Okay, so where were we? We were jumping to our second theme, and guess what? Our second theme is going to be talking about SIM cards for travel. So we want to take things global. If you are a global traveler for business or other things, this next one's going to be pretty awesome for you. Let's bring it into frame. Let's start talking about it. Without further ado, let me introduce to you the Biz Globe Link SIM card. This right here is the Biz Globe Link SIM card, and this is the best 5G international SIM card for business travel. I know, that's a huge claim. Maybe you've used other SIM cards, but EIOTCLUB is redefining connection around the world. These can connect up to 77 countries, and then you can upgrade it to connect up to 200 plus countries. Can you guys believe that? These SIM cards can have you connected basically around the entire globe with 5G network. How cool is that? These are really going to seal the deal in terms of enjoying that fast and reliable 5G connectivity. Again, think global business and travel solutions. That is what these are here to do. These are going to go into your mobile devices, into your work devices. Maybe you're traveling abroad for another purpose. Maybe it's a camera. Maybe it's something else. These will be able to keep you connected to the internet wherever you go. Now again, I want to remind you that these are just the same easy plug and play as our other SIM cards. Just because we're going global does not mean that changes. Now, when I talk about plug and play, it is this easy. Inside, you will take out the SIM card. It comes in a nice, convenient 3-in-1 cut SIM card. Insert it into your device, restart it, and that is it. There are no contract fees, no additional startup fees, and it is as simple for you to use as that. Now again, on top of that, if you are going around the world traveling, I think a great feature personally for me is utilizing something like the EIOTCLUB app. Now as you can see, I have a SIM card loaded into this app, and it's telling me how much data I've used. I still have my 2 gigs, which is amazing. So you can see that right there, but it'll show you and give you a convenient way to refill your data if that is necessary. So again, we have support across the board, 24/7 customer support. We have a wonderful app support as well, and we have a super easy to use interface. Now I want to tell you just a little story. I recently took a business trip where the hotel Wi-Fi was so slow that honestly, I think if I sent a carrier pigeon, it would have been faster than sending my email. And you know what's tough is when you're on a business trip, these are trips designed for probably work. You need to stay on top of it with clients and kind of fulfill your responsibilities as you go global. And with that spinning wheel, I was super disappointed. But what's cool is I did actually use the BizGlobe Link SIM card. Now, again, this was able to be inserted into the device simply, easily, and I was up within 5 minutes of putting this in. Realistically, it was probably a couple minutes, but just a few minutes when you insert this into your device and you will have 5G connectivity. It is really the perfect fix for creating a stress-free, high-speed internet connection when you are abroad. Again, maybe we're in a country where we're not familiar with, maybe we are traveling for work. You need to stay on top of those things. You need a reliable connection. So the next time you're thinking about going on a business trip, a work trip, I want you to think about this for really your reliable business travel connectivity. 5G speeds around the globe. We start with 77 countries and you can upgrade to 200 plus countries. We also have some great iPad optimization, conference room solutions, and this is going to be your seamless productivity SIM card as you go abroad. Do not forget, no contracts, no fees. We have incredibly easy priced solutions for you. You can get a 1 gigabyte 30-day, which is actually the one I am holding right here. 1 gigabyte 30-day for just $9.99. Again, your global business and travel solution right here, the BizGlobe Link SIM card. Click down below if you are interested in this. If you have questions, continue to put them down below in the chat. We have some awesome moderators here to help answer those questions. Now, if this is something you are really considering, we also have a discount code for you. So for the BizGlobe Link, we are offering a 20% off live stream only discount to take things global. Live EIOT is that discount code. Again, at checkout, enter live EIOT for 20% off the BizGlobe Link SIM card. Now, again, we kind of mentioned a few reviews for the Triple Play, and I just wanted to check out the reviews. And one of the super cool reviews that we received was from Emmanuel. And Emmanuel was utilizing the BizGlobe Link roaming in Egypt. They said it was good and stable and had 5G connection within a couple minutes. Again, that was my personal experience, but it's great to see you guys dropping those in the review section. I'm a big review person. If I'm going to buy something, I love checking out the reviews, so we wanted to shout that one out. If you want to check out the reviews for yourself, any more product information, click down below. Again, it looks very similar to this. It's right down there. Go ahead and give it a click. And if you are just tuning in, we are also running a giveaway. We are doing all sorts of things today here with EIOTCLUB. We're making this hopefully fun for you guys. We hope you're enjoying your time here. Click above to get entered into win something like this GL router. Again, that is up above for you. The GL router, we're giving it away. We'll be announcing that winner here shortly. So that's the BizGlobe Link SIM card. Super exciting. Next up, we are going to run to the BizGlobe Link Hotspot SIM card. Now, again, I want to visualize this a little bit better for you. We're taking things global. We're talking about the BizGlobe Link Hotspot. And if you're wondering, what's the difference between the BizGlobe Link Hotspot and the BizGlobe Link SIM card, I want you to know that it's kind of a playoff of the BizGlobe Link SIM card. And really what this is able to do is we are kind of taking things to the next level. Again, we're thinking conversations across the globe, because sometimes it's not just about staying connected. It's not just about one country. We need connectivity for the whole world. So if you are a frequent traveler, maybe a digital nomad, someone who needs reliable and good internet connection, and you probably have dealt with frustrating roaming fees, switching SIMs, and honestly finding a good connection abroad. But again, EIOT is here to change that. The first thing we want to talk about with this is when you go global with us, when you trust us to have data for your devices, this can connect up to 200 countries. Again, we start with 77 and you can upgrade to 200 plus countries. And I think it should kind of speak for itself, but if you are looking at EIOTCLUB SIM cards and you see that we have over 200 plus countries of support, I hope that's a telltale sign of just how influential these SIM cards can be as you travel abroad. So who is this perfect for? If you are looking at the BizGlobeLink Hotspot SIM card, let me tell you if this is going to be something for you. So this is going to be a SIM card that works great for routers. We're actually going to showcase it with the router we're giving away here very shortly, but I'll wait for that demonstration. It's also great for frequent travelers, whether you go traveling for work, for leisure time, digital nomads, backup connectivity. You could enter something like this into our GL router, and essentially what this is able to do for you is with the GL router, you can have mobile hotspot data around the globe. So if you have devices like myself, I carry a laptop, a phone, maybe even an iPad. You can connect all those devices to something like this as you are traveling. So this makes it super easy and convenient to have data when you land in another country, if you are traveling across, again, different regions in the globe, Europe, Asia, North America, you name it. The BizGlobeLink Hotspot is going to enable things like a GL router to give you connection worldwide. So what is going to be that connection? Essentially, we are talking about AT&T and T-Mobile support across the US and the world. So these get you 5G connectivity. Again, remember 77 plus countries, 200 in total, effortless roaming, and my favorite of all, if you're here tuned in, you've probably dealt with these, no contracts, no fees, no additional nonsense. At EIOTCLUB, it's that simple. You buy your plan, you insert it into your device, and that's it. It's that easy. So hopefully if you're looking for your next SIM card for global travel, you can click down below, find a little bit more information out about it. Again, if this is something that interests you, we'd love to help you on your next kind of trip for work, trip for personal life, and just making sure you stay connected as you go abroad. So if you're here and tuned in, I have a question for you. Where's your next trip? Where are you guys traveling? Do you have anything lined up for business? Maybe for personal, you taking an awesome vacation to some remote island, or you're getting out, going, having fun? Let me know, because if you want to stay connected, we can help you stay connected wherever you are going. So that's the BizGlobeLink Hotspot, and one of the great reviews that we had, Edgar was saying that it was excellent service. We also had another wonderful customer that said it worked good, and I just wanted to highlight those because, again, these are you customers talking about these products. They work seamlessly, flawlessly, and again, we have that 24/7 customer support to make sure you feel secure in purchasing something like the BizGlobeLink Hotspot. Oh, we got another great question. Again, if you guys have questions, continue to drop them down below. We have a question from one of our audience members that says, how long will 100 gigabytes of hotspot last? Oh my goodness. Well, if you put the BizGlobeLink into something like this and we're using hotspot data, that's a whole lot of data, 100 gigabytes. Let's see. Well, honestly, if you had a 100 gigabyte data plan, that would allow you to essentially browse the internet for approximately 250 hours. So you got a lot of browsing. You could play around 2,500 songs, 2,500 songs, or watch roughly 400 hours of video. So hopefully maybe that kind of entails what you might be looking for. Of course, we have 1 gigabyte 30-day plans, super easy entry, $9.99, and you can start going up from there. We have a 5 gigabyte plan, a 24 gigabyte plan. And I want to remind you, it's super flexible and easy. So if one of those plans works, if you want to start small, you can start small and reload whenever is best for you. You're not binded by a contract or anything like that. Now, again, I talked about this, but this offers you seamless cross-border connectivity. And with something like the BizGlobeLink Hotspot, you can utilize this inside of the routers to give you global network access. So the GL router, which we are actually running a giveaway for right now, we have one more product and then we'll announce the winner. Get entered in to win right above with that little giveaway. It's a little present box because you can win this router. We are picking one of you lucky viewers to win the GL router. Now, one of the great things about routers is it not only gives you global network access with something like the BizGlobeLink Hotspot, but you're also getting multi-device connectivity. You're also getting security and privacy because this has that protection. And of course, most importantly, worldwide carrier support. So again, traveling worldwide, need some hotspot data, we got you covered with the BizGlobe Link Hotspot SIM card. Fantastic. Man, that is so fun. I would love to go somewhere. I would love to be traveling right now, but I don't have anything lined up just yet, but hopefully soon, and we can use one of these EIOTCLUB SIM cards. Now, what we want to switch to next is we want to take things back to the US. So if you are part of our US audience, we got something for you. Let me introduce to you our next one, which is going to be the Easy Broadband SIM card. That's what we got going on right here. This is the Easy Broadband SIM card. You can see the GL router featured right there. We are giving you some of the best connectivity statewide as you travel around the US. So let's bring these up here again. The Easy Broadband SIM card is going to offer you unmatched capability in terms of hotspot data around the US. So again, I just want to bring these up here. This is what the card looks like as well. The Easy Broadband got a little bit blown up for you right there. This is what we got going on. And essentially, if you are maybe traveling for work, for school, maybe you just love traveling and you want to stay connected. Again, we talked about going global. Now we want to talk about you maybe road tripping across the US, traveling in an RV, working remotely. Again, if you've seen any of the van life stuff, man, that is so cool. It'd be awesome to just kick it in a van, build out a van, and just go travel. I'm a big national parks guy, and having connection going into a national park with something like the Easy Broadband SIM card and something like a router would be perfect for me and my friends when we are trying to get work done and need connection in those remote areas. So if you are one of those remote workers, maybe an RV traveler, if you're looking for backup internet solutions, the power goes out, your Wi-Fi's down, or you have a killer outdoor setup like camping, things like that, these are where the SIM cards, the Easy Broadband SIM card comes in handy. Again, it's on the bottom of your screen, so click down below, check this out. Again, we are pairing this with the GL router. Of course, it works with other data-based, SIM-based routers and other devices, but this is just a great use case for the Easy Broadband SIM card. Now, when we are talking about connection, the Easy Broadband SIM card runs off of AT&T's nationwide 5G, 4G LTE network. So, what does that mean? For someone like myself, if we're going to a national park, we got reliable coverage across the US. And it's the same deal. No contracts, no activation required. It's a plug and play, start browsing sort of SIM card with flexible plans. We have plans from 1 day to 30 day, and you of course can extend the validity however long you want. So, quick question for my audience who is tuning in. Are you guys working remotely? Are you working from on the road? Have you guys kind of got that travel bug in you and you're just trying to get outdoors? Maybe you're visiting family across the US. What is it going for you? Could you use something like the Easy Broadband SIM card? Is this something that interests you? Again, definitely interests me. I would love to pair it with something like the GL router. Of course, it works with other devices, but I just love this GL router. We're actually giving away one of these. Right at the top, you see that little present giveaway sign. We're going to be picking one of you to win this in just a few minutes. So now is your chance. Get entered in to win. We'd love to see you walk away with one of those. Now, we had a couple reviews again. I love shouting out reviews because I just want to hear what you guys are feeling about these SIM cards. Again, the Easy Broadband SIM card designed to give you connection across the US through cameras, through hotspots, through your mobile devices, and more. We had one customer state they were impressed with EIOTCLUB's router SIM card, seamless connectivity, and fast speeds. Thanks so much for that comment. And we also had another great comment that said, all you need to do is insert a SIM card and turn on the router. Enjoy fast, stable Wi-Fi on a 4G LTE network has never been easier. I mean, they do the talking. You guys do the talking for me. I don't even need to be here. Those are great reviews, and I think something that works so well for the Easy Broadband SIM card. So again, take it, get seamless nationwide connectivity with something like a GL router, another data-based router, your other electronic IoT devices, and enjoy that reliable US coverage, plug-and-play convenience, multi-device support, and of course, enhanced security and privacy. Hit the road and ensure that you have data connection wherever you go. Okay, that is awesome. That was the Easy Broadband SIM card. Hopefully you guys enjoy that again for our US audience. Now is the fun part. Now's the fun time. This is what you guys have been waiting for. If you have entered in to win, right here on the pedestal is the GL router. We are giving away one of these. I'm going to give you guys like 10 more seconds to get entered in to win. Right at the top, click the giveaway, put that email in, and you will be entered in to win. Possibly walk away with one of these GL routers. While you guys are doing that, I just want to showcase to you, it has a little convenient SIM slot there on the side, and we are rocking an EIOT SIM card in there right now. I've used this personally on trips. I've used it around town. I've used it in my home. I've used it in a cabin. This is my go-to because I love keeping multiple devices with me, and this really gets the job done. So let's see, are we ready to announce this giveaway winner? I think we are. Let's spin the wheel. We're going to throw it up here in front of your screen. You're going to see names go, and if it lands on you, you're going to be that lucky winner. So here we go. Right in front of your screen is this. We're giving away the GL router. Spin the wheel. Let's see who is going to be the lucky winner and getting this shipped right to your doorstep just by being here, just by hanging out with us. It's great to have you guys here with us. If you have any more questions, continue to filter them down below. It looks like we got a winner, and if your name is on that screen right there, if that is your name, you just won the GL router. EIOTCLUB will be in touch with you, and we will get this shipped straight to your door. Thanks for being here and for tuning in, and I'm so happy one of you won this amazing GL router. Now, one of the great things with us here at EIOTCLUB is we want to make sure you're getting the most bang for your buck, not only with our products, but while you're here in this live stream. So guess what? I have one final giveaway for you. Yeah, that's right, back to back. We want to make sure we are getting you guys hooked up just for tuning in, for being here. We love the energy. Keep it going down below in the comment section. We got these next products we're going to be giving away, and guess what? We're going to be giving away 10 of the BizGlobe Link 1 GB cards. That's right, 10 of you have the opportunity to win this. We are launching the giveaway right now. It is going to be up in the corner of your screen. You can click that present box, that giveaway box, and enter your email. We will, again, not just one winner, not just two, not three, not four, 10 winners. We're handing out 10 of these BizGlobe Link SIM cards. So if you're here, if you're tuned in, do not miss out, because we want you to win big with these SIM cards. We will be closing this drawing closer towards the end of the showroom, so you have a little bit of a while to get involved with these SIM cards. But again, the BizGlobe Link is going to take you global and make sure you stay connected in over 200 countries. It's crazy. That's basically the whole world. Global is really the name of the game, and we will be giving away 10 of those. So get entered in to win if you're just tuned in. Click right above, and we'll get you hooked up with one of these, possibly if you're one of the lucky 10. Awesome. Now, we're still on travel SIM cards. I don't want anybody to get confused. If you're just tuning in, we're still on theme number 2. We're doing a little theme battle here, trying to get you guys these in the best perspective possible. We'll talk about security solutions next, but we're still on travel. So for all my travel people out there, for business, for leisure, whatever it might be, let me introduce this next one to you. We are heading over to Europe. So we're going to be talking about the Europe SIM card. That is right in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, is the Europe SIM card. Now, the Europe SIM card is here to really deal with roaming fees, spotty Wi-Fi, and SIM cards that make you jump through hoops. If this sounds familiar for you, I have something that is going to change the game. Whether you are in the EU, the UK, we have coverage for you in over 30 plus countries in Europe. Again, we are offering that plug-and-play solution. You can click down below if you are interested in checking out more details about the Europe SIM card. But like our other SIM cards, I want you to know one of the reasons I think you should trust EIOTCLUB and their SIM cards is this. There's no activation, no contract, no extra fees, but you're getting some of the fastest connection worldwide. So when you're loading up that browser, sending that email and other things, you have reliable connection. Maybe you're streaming, maybe you're doing a live stream, whatever it might be, this is going to enable you to do such a thing. Now, this also has our fast 5G and 4G LTE speeds. So you get to enjoy that with the Europe SIM card. You get that fast speeds wherever you're at. Again, 30 plus countries in Europe. If you're interested exactly what those countries are, click down below. Again, we got a lot of information there. Looks like we got a comment down below. Traveling to London soon. Amazing. This is definitely the right one for you. The Europe SIM card will make sure you stay connected while you are hanging out in London. Now, I want to remind our audience, if you are just tuning in, just checking us out at EIOTCLUB, these are data-only SIM cards, which are going to work perfect for those IoT devices, security cameras, GPS trackers, things like a hotspot we showcased earlier. Again, you name it, if it has SIM connectivity, you are going to have some great data coverage. On top of that, flexible plans. So we had one person drop down in the chat, they're traveling to London. Where else are all of you traveling? Are you guys traveling to the Europe? Maybe another part? Let me know. We'd be super happy to help answer that question and guide you along in this process. Oh, we got a great question. How much data do I need for a month in Europe? That's a great question. So we offer a couple of different plans, and I'll talk about the plans as I recommend, I think, which one might be best for you. So we have a 500 megabyte plan for 30 days, and that starts you out at just $5. So you can get into it for just $5, and we are offering an additional 20% off discount for this live stream. Live EIOT is that discount code, additional 20% off for you to get hassle-free connectivity in 30 plus countries. But again, to continue answering your question, we also have a 3 gigabyte plan for 30 days and then a 36 gigabyte plan. Now, of course, you can mix and match, you can go more, you can go less. But if you are someone who is maybe just using things like light browsing, social media usage, you're probably going to use on the lower end. So 500 megabytes would probably be great to start with. If you think you're going to be streaming a bunch of videos, downloading different content, using kind of more bandwidth, I'd probably recommend you start with a gig or that 3 gigabyte plan for 30 days. That'll run you at $19.99. Again, live EIOT for 20% off. Some of the best prices you can find with the best data package with us here in the Europe SIM card. So hopefully that answers your question. Again, I know there's a lot of different use cases, but on average, if you're using it for personal devices like that, 500 to a couple gigs is going to be perfect for you. You can always start small and then add on more. And we have it all in our EIOTCLUB app. You can actually see right here, we got a couple different plans that you can just add on, add different prices, add different data plans to, and it's seriously that simple. Well, again, we really want to make it as easy as possible for you all to take advantage of something like this Europe SIM card, so you can kind of let go of the hassle that usually comes with finding data when you go worldwide. Now, we had a couple great reviews on this, and I wanted to just highlight one of those. And one of those was from Charles. And Charles was using this actually in a dash cam abroad. And it was super easy to activate, they said, and it was super easy to work with. So again, one of those things that I just think needs to be highlighted again and again is if you've dealt with other SIM card providers, I personally have had poor experiences. But with EIOTCLUB, again, they're here to give you that reliable connection. Fast 4G, 5G data, reliable connection, and support in over 30 plus countries. So you can go, maybe you want to road trip through France. Maybe you want to go to Germany. Maybe you want to hike in somewhere in Europe. This is something that can go between borders and things like that. So definitely consider checking it out. It is down below. If Europe is something you're interested in, something you're traveling to, you have family over there, friends, going for a work trip, this is going to be a perfect plan for you in terms of checking out its capabilities. Amazing. Now, of course, we got one more in the travel lineup, and this is going to run it back to our US and Canadian audience. So let's bring it in here and start talking about it. If you have seen or have traveled from the US, from Canada to the US, or from the US to Canada, this is going to be the SIM card that is for you. Again, you can see right here, this is the Canada and USA SIM card. This is going to allow you to travel cross-border and really have that excellent cross-border connectivity. Again, you can see right up here, we got the US, we got Canada, and we got a whole bunch of networks designed to give you some of the best speeds possible. So let's dive into it. Let's talk a little bit deeper about it. Let's see all the things that we can showcase with this. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. If you are interested in it, please let me know down below. Alrighty. So here we go. Let's kick things off. Again, USA and Canada, if it's something you travel for, again, I'm in the US, and one of the places I would love to travel to is like Whistler. I'm a big snowboarder, mountain biker, super fun. But again, you want to stay connected. So if you're traveling across those borders, your cellular networks traditionally will not usually encompass that. Or they'll have such poor coverage or such high rates, it would be a horrible decision to go with something like that. But with EIOTCLUB, we are here to kind of change that. These are going to offer you essentially that cross-border connectivity with plug-and-play technology. Again, they're data-only SIM cards, but you're still getting 4G LTE data. Now, on top of all that, this runs our triple play network. So this one is going to run this triple play network, which allows you to get AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. Now, with, of course, the triple play network, you are going to get seamless connectivity, and it will automatically switch between those different carriers. But what happens when you're in Canada? Well, guess what? We got Rogers, Bell, TELUS. We got a bunch of different providers for you. Some of the most notable providers when we are talking about these SIM cards. So if you're thinking about connectivity, if you're thinking about stable connectivity, this is going to do it for you. And I want to stress this. This is not just for phones and laptops and those sorts of devices. These are for dash cams, for cameras. These are for drones and GPS trackers, walkie-talkies. These are for wireless routers. You name it, these SIM cards are here to give you the most reliable data connection you have seen. So again, what are you guys using these data SIM cards for? Drop down below. Let us know what you guys are feeling for these data SIM cards. They are fantastic. We have a giveaway happening right now also that I want you to get involved in. We're giving away 10 BizGlobe Link SIM cards right now. Oh yeah, we got another great question. Again, please feel free to keep those questions coming. We got a question that asks, can I use the Canada and US SIM for voice calls or SMS? So this is a great point. And when I say data-only SIM cards, this is one of the points that needs to be addressed. So these SIM cards do not support SMS or voice calling. It's designed to provide high-speed data transfer for your devices. Now, what that means is you can use services like WhatsApp or other messaging services that are not SMS. Plenty of them are out there. They are super easy. I've used a ton of them. And there's also different voice things that you can use that are data only. So while it is not your traditional SMS available SIM card, most of them are not. However, these still give you the same great data transfer. You'll have exceptional connection from multiple carriers when you're rocking the USA and Canada SIM card. Again, you see those up there. We got wide network coverage. We have flexible plans for you. And if you're traveling for business or personal use, these are going to be great options. Now, I mentioned cabins. I love going up to the snow. I love kind of being involved in those outdoor sports, and I'm lucky enough to have a couple family members that have cabins. And one of the reviews that we received from Jim actually highlights that, and it's actually pretty cool. I want you guys to hear this. Jim said for the USA and Canada SIM card, Jim has one camera now set in Canada with the SIM card and was so impressed he bought another camera and SIM card. And guess what? He lives in North Carolina and he's able to check his cabin in his Canadian home. How cool is that? That is awesome. So again, if you are keeping eyes on multiple properties, cameras, GPS trackers, your mobile devices, your other IoT devices, we got you covered. This is a great use case. Thanks, Jim, for writing that review on where you can actually utilize something like this USA and Canada SIM card. This will start you out for 100 megabytes for 30 days at just $7.99. Again, amazing cross-border connectivity. Do not forget, we are also running a discount on this specific SIM card as well. You can get yourself 20% off that list price I just mentioned using the discount code LIVEEIOT. That'll get you 20% off at checkout. So again, if you're here tuning in, we have them linked down below for you. Click on them. Consider learning more about them. Again, if you have questions, that is why I am here. My name is Joel. We're here with EIOTCLUB, and we are happy to be showcasing all of these fun things for you all. Do not forget, once again, we have a giveaway happening. We are giving away 10 BizGlobe Link hotspot, BizGlobe Link cards, not the hotspot, the BizGlobe Link cards. I got one right here, BizGlobe Link SIM card. We're giving away 10 of those, so definitely check that out right above. Enter your email for a chance to get entered in to win. Again, we got 10 of you guys that have the opportunity to win that, so the chances are pretty good. Now, that comes to a conclusion of our SIM cards for travel. However, we are not done quite yet. We got a little bit to go, and this next one is going to be IoT solutions, guess what? For security. This is one of my personal favorite ones. I got a couple cameras at my home, at some cabins we go to, and I just love talking about these. And I know a lot of you are also interested in them as well. So let's kick things off. Let's talk about them, because the first one we are going to be chatting about is the security camera SIM card. So you're going to see me bring out two of these amazing cameras. And both of these are going to offer our triple network and our dual network in a security camera SIM card format. So we are going to have some great options when it comes to data plans. We're going to have some great options when it comes to connectivity. So I want you to stick around for the ride, because it's going to get fun here. It's going to get informative and interesting. So let's kick things off. Now, I mentioned this is good for both the triple data plan as well as the dual networks. So we're going to have both of these featured on the side for you. And essentially, this is going to be the spread of the security camera SIM cards. So if you're looking for reliable remote monitoring, I want you to tune in. This one is for you. If you have security cameras at your home, at your cabin, this is the one for you. This is going to be a great option for you, some great data plans and some great connectivity. So maybe you have a cabin, a job site, maybe it's just your backyard, your front yard. I don't want to say just your backyard, because these are important things. If you're trying to keep your family safe, you have cameras, you do not want them to go down. You need that reliable 4G, 5G connection. So the first option I want to talk about is going to be our dual network SIM card for security cameras. Now, this one right here, again, features T-Mobile and AT&T, giving you some of the best 5G network experience across the U.S. But we also have option number 2, which is our triple play network. We are talking Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. Now, what is the difference? Why would I want one over the other? And really, the dual network gives you reliable remote monitoring. This one is great for homes, great for cities, inner cities, suburbs. This is going to be great for those kind of off-the-grid places that are a little bit closer to different cellular networks. And the triple play kind of takes things up a notch. If you're looking for the maximum, widest possible coverage, that is where this is able to take you. So again, both are phenomenal options. Maybe look into your area cellular networks. The triple gives you the peace of mind that you have all 3 major networks, can seamlessly connect, go back and forth, no issue there. The double network ensures that you have T-Mobile and AT&T, and you get some incredible 5G connection. So both are great options, but these are going to be perfect for your security cameras. Because guess what? When we have security cameras up and we need data transfer, SIM cards are the go-to for that as well. Your pictures, your video, your audio, things that you are protecting your home with, your valuables, your friends and your family, you have to make sure that these are not able to go down, have downturns, things like that. We got to keep you up to date, and we got to keep you connected with some SIM cards. So we got hassle-free SIM cards. Again, that is the name of the game. No contracts, no additional fees. This will get the job done. Now, one of the example cameras I want to talk about is this. This is the Eufy 4G LTE cam, one of my personal cameras that I use. And this Eufy 4G LTE cam features a beautiful 4K camera, 360 degrees of protection. It can actually talk back to you, really, really cool. But something like this utilizes our SIM cards. And I actually wanted to show you right here, right in the back side, this is where the SIM card slot is. Now, why would I need a SIM card for this kind of camera? Well, this camera actually comes with a solar panel. So it has a motto, no Wi-Fi, no power, no problem, because this can connect to cellular networks. This can also have solar charging, and you are not going to have to worry because you'll have your data transfer through EIOTCLUB, and you'll have that reliable footage. Now, one thing that was really interesting about Eufy is this was bought from Eufy, and they actually sent an EIOTCLUB SIM card. It came with the product from Eufy. So again, maybe that's a testament to just how cool and how trustworthy EIOTCLUB SIM cards can be, that they're actually sent with this camera to try out. So that was just super cool to me. I wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully that maybe is a relatable fact or something you are looking into as your next reliable security camera carrier to make sure you are transferring that data with ease. Now again, this is one of my personal cameras, have this set up in the backyard, and we actually have one of these set up in a cabin we often visit, and we recently had a bunch of snow, so that was fun. We went up there, hung out, had a great time, but we have a couple of dogs, and we recently caught our dogs stealing snacks from their treat containers we left open. I know, irresponsible owners, what can I say, but this actually saved us, because guess what? We had an alert, because this camera alerts you when it picks up motion and movement. We had an instant alert, and mind you, this is a remote cabin off the road, basically off the grid. We were using EIOTCLUB SIM card with the Eufy 4G LTE cam, and it gave us that instant alert, reliable connection, and that was just so cool to actually see a real life use case with something like the Eufy 4G LTE cam. So again, hopefully that maybe gives you a little bit of a perspective on the reliability, the function and use of something like the triple play and the dual play network for your two security camera options. Now, do we have any other questions in the chat? Again, we are always looking to help answer those questions, get you those questions answered, help you along your EIOT product journey. We are currently doing a giveaway for another SIM card. If you're trying to take things global, we have a giveaway happening for this right up above. But it looks like we got another great question. Thanks, guys, for bouncing back off of me and asking those questions. A question that we have asking is, how much data would you recommend for a security camera? Now, this is great because guess what? We have so many flexible option plans for you. And this is one of my favorite parts because I've been roped into contracts with other SIM cards that are just horrendous. They're expensive. They have a lot of data that I never use. EIOTCLUB makes it easy for you. You can start small, work your way up, and have some of the best data that you've had. So, if you're wondering how much data a security camera uses, take something like the Eufy 4G LTE cam. This camera right here is approximately rated at using around 800 megabytes per month. So if you were looking for a whole year's worth of footage, you could, or maybe half the year, you could pick up a 6 gigabyte plan for 90 days, maybe 3 months out of the year, for $49.99. And we are also running a discount of 20% off that list price with our discount code LIVEEIOT. So around 800 megabytes a month. Again, it can be more, it can be less. It really just depends on the footage. If you have 24/7 versus event monitoring. So if you're doing event monitoring, I've found that it uses around 700 to 800 megabytes. So that is the traditional usage for me personally. Again, I know it does differ for people out there, but using something like this, the Eufy 4G LTE cam, that is around what I get. Now, again, we love featuring your guys' reviews, and I was scrolling through and saw one of these reviews by Robin. And Robin stated how they bought 2 solar-powered cameras for their property and wanted to make sure they found the right SIM card. So, of course, they came to EIOT and they gave us a shot. And basically, they said that they decided to go with EIOT and they were super satisfied. The cameras never had any issues, and the SIM card started working within 5 minutes. Now, hopefully you were here earlier when I was talking about some other SIM cards. I've used these before, and it seriously is only a couple minutes. You're up and running, no hassle, no problems. There's no activation fee, there's no extra steps. You can just pop it out of its package and pop it right in your camera. Again, you saw us earlier. Flip this open, throw the SIM card in there, and you are good to go. So that is the security camera setup with the Eufy 4G LTE cam. Again, these work with any cameras. That was just an example that take SIM cards. So something like the Reolink, something like our AV Start back here. Again, all those cameras are fantastic and great use cases when utilizing something like this. So again, that is your security camera SIM card. Check it out down below. We'll give you a second to click on those products. And if you have any last minute questions, please let us know. Sweet. So again, there's your final look. That's it right there. We are moving on. We're still staying in the realm of security cameras, but we're switching things up. We're going to take this dual network away, and we're going to feature this triple because we are taking things a little bit more rugged. I know, it's crazy. We can get more rugged. Yes, we can. That is where this comes in, the trail camera SIM card. So the trail camera SIM card is going to take things to another level. This is designed to keep you connected off grid. So if you are looking for your SIM card for something like this trail cam, we're going to be featuring one here in a second. This is it. If you are into hunting, wildlife monitoring, if you're into maybe just keeping an eye on a remote property, again, with a trail cam, this is going to be the one for you. So let's put this up here. This features our triple play data network, again, with our trail camera SIM card. So what makes this trail camera SIM card perfect for those trail cams? Well, here's a couple things. It runs on multiple networks. So immediately right at the top, I want you to notice 3 network providers. Now again, if you're just tuning in, other SIM cards do not normally have multiple network providers. We have 3, Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. So if this is something you are interested in, if you're looking for maximum coverage with a SIM card that can automatically switch between those networks, you've landed in the right spot. Now also, this is a data-only SIM card, so it is perfect for trail cams. Again, monitoring video feed, audio feed, and taking photos. There's, like our other cars, like our other SIM cards, we're saying SIM cards a lot. You guys got to give me a break. No activation, no contracts, no additional fees. I want you to know just how easy every single one of these SIM cards are to set up. They're preloaded with data, and we have flexible plans. Now, do any of you guys have trail cameras? Are you guys big into wildlife watching? Are you into keeping an eye on the cabin, bird watching? What is it? Again, this is going to be great for a lot of those use cases. It's a reliable, hassle-free connectivity, because when you're setting something up like this Grade Pro X camera, you want to make sure that this is monitoring all the time when it needs getting that perfect connection. So here is a trail camera. I just wanted to showcase this. This is the Grade Pro X60, and what this is able to do is give you some incredible daytime and nighttime shots. So I wanted to show you just how easy it is to really enter a SIM card. And as you can see, this is where the SIM card slot is. Now I'm actually going to take it out. They are quite tiny, but I'm going to take it out and show you just how easy it is. So this SIM card, I know it's super tiny, but hopefully you can see that, comes from this. Hopefully you can see the resemblance. There's quite a resemblance. And we are going to take this. We are going to put this SIM card directly in this camera. We're going to click it in. So right here, we're going to pop that in. It is popped in right there. We'll just go ahead and close it. We'll start it back up, and you'll be connected to your network. Again, 4G LTE streaming with this sort of camera based on the triple play network for our trail cameras. Pretty awesome stuff. You can have some stellar nighttime images. This thing has like 36 infrared LEDs, which is bizarre. So if you are looking for those perfect nighttime shots, pairing it with something like this. Maybe you already have one of your trail cams. Most of them do feature that SIM card slot, so you can trust us here at EIOT to help you get that done. Now, again, as always, if we have any questions about the trail cams, let me know. I wanted to highlight, once we're going through all these products, we are doing a giveaway right now for the BizGlobe Link card. And if you're interested in that, please get entered in to win. We will be announcing the winner for that later in the live stream. But thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in and for hanging out with us. Definitely get entered into that giveaway. And feel free to ask those questions with us as you are in this showroom. Click the product boxes, chat. Again, there's so many fun things happening here today. We appreciate you taking some time out of your day to sit down and find which one's going to be best for you. Let's see if we got any comments. Checking my little device right over here. All right, looks like we're doing okay. Oh, it looks like we do have a question. What's the difference between the security camera and trail camera SIM card? Great question, great question. So, if you need a SIM card that is going to be perfect for your security camera, go with your security camera SIM card, protecting things like a cabin, a house, things like that. I'm really going to recommend that security camera SIM card. The plans suit it just a little bit better, and I think it is the perfect option because you get to choose between the dual network and the triple. If you are taking things a little bit more off-grid for hunting, wildlife monitoring, remote surveillance, I think the trail camera SIM card is going to be better suited for you, and it may offer better efficiency in terms of pricing. Again, we have a bunch of different data plans for you, a bunch of different features in that sense, and if you are looking for that, again, better efficiency, better in terms of pricing, and you can always start small and go larger if you would like. For example, we have a 100 megabyte 30-day trial, starts you at just $5.99. So you can stay connected off-grid for just $5.99, get you started. That's basically like a trial plan, and you can also take 20% off all of those with our discount code LIVEEIOT. Live EIOT will give you 20% off those plans. We have a 3.5 gigabyte plan, a 7 gigabyte plan. Again, you name it, we have it. You can start small and go up as you please. A couple reviews I wanted to highlight for the trail camera SIM card, again, featuring this right here, is David dropped down below in the reviews. It's truly a plug and play setup. It's easy for an old man to use. David, I'm glad it was easy for you. I'm sure you are not that old. You're rocking these, you're doing them. Again, we designed these for all ages, and I'm super glad you had a great, easy experience with it. Again, just kind of speaking to how plug and play, you saw me do it right here with the trail cam. It's that easy. Super simple. Go check it out down below. Again, this is the trail camera SIM card. Okay. How we doing, chat? How are we doing? How are our audiences doing? Again, if you guys are tuning in, hanging out with us, we'd love to know how you are doing. Are you enjoying the live stream so far? Have you entered yourself in to win the giveaway right up above for the BizGlobe Link? Again, we got a few more products to showcase before we give away the BizGlobe Link. We are giving away 10 of these come shortly. 1 gigabyte, 30-day BizGlobe Link for 77 plus countries, 10 of those. Can one of those be yours? Get entered in to win with that giveaway linked right above. Oh my goodness, what do we have next? We have so many fun SIM cards. Again, truly something for everybody. So if you've been thinking about diving into the world of SIM cards, you're at the right place. We got some of the best connectivity, the most hassle-free, easy, no contract setup in the market, and we would appreciate you hanging out with us, learning a little bit more, and asking those questions. Okay, without further ado, let's keep the ball rolling. We're going to jump next to another one of our themes, kind of keeping with the IoT, but we're going to do GPS and industrial connectivity. So let's kick things off. Here we go. The GPS SIM card is coming to you. This is what it looks like. As you can see, we got a map. This is what we are rocking. You see it down below. You can click on it. You can check this GPS SIM card out. This right here, of course, you see those 3 networks on top. If you've been tuning in now, you're probably getting the idea of how we roll here at EIOTCLUB. Not just 1, not just 2, but often 3 cellular networks for some of the best coverage you could possibly imagine for your coverage. Okay, so we got this rocking. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is what we got rocking. GPS SIM card. So let's think about keeping track of what matters most? What matters most? What matters most to you? What matters most to your family? What matters most? What are you trying to track? Is it a vehicle? Maybe it's a fleet of vehicles. Maybe it's a pet, or maybe it's just a valuable item. Again, I keep GPS trackers for my key fob because I lose my keys often, and I know it's silly, but it is something I use that for, and it's also something I use for in my personal backpacks, and often when I travel, sometimes as well in a suitcase. But again, let me know what you guys are looking to protect, and I'm sure if it has a SIM card solution slot for you, we can help you with that. Again, I think the important part is when you're usually using GPS tracking, maybe it's even for a pet, these are really important things, and you need to make sure you have a reliable connection, and that's what we can do here with EIOTCLUB, with the GPS SIM card. So again, if you're wondering if this is for you, here are a couple of those use cases once again. For personal GPS tracking, for vehicle and fleet tracking, for outdoor adventures, and like again, if you're maybe going to, you have a bunch of outdoor gear and you're going on a national park thing or going on a hike, again, these are great options as well. And even for business security, tools, trailers. I know a lot of you probably work out of a van or a truck and you have a lot of your valuables in it. A GPS SIM card can help track those things. Now, what are the key features when it comes to connectivity? This is a question we often get, but it's really easy to answer with the Triple Play network. Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile get you the strong nationwide 4G LTE coverage. This gives you essentially real-time tracking accuracy. So maybe some of you have used the Find My iPhone, have used GPS trackers before. This is going to get you that play-by-play, updated, consistent tracking so that you can make sure your valuables are protected. Alongside of that, it has our bundle of features. No contracts, no hidden fees, super easy setup. Again, you take the SIM card out, you place it in your device, and you are good to go. It is that easy. Let me explain it again. It's super easy. Something that I have struggled with in the past with some SIM cards are there's activation fees, there's extra steps in the process, and I just want it to work. And that is what EIOTCLUB has designed for you all just for the SIM card to work. Now, we also have this wonderful plan to start you off with, 360 megabytes, as you can see right here, for 360 days. Now, that is going to be fantastic. That starts you at $27. This is also 20% off today with the discount code LIVE, EIOT. Again, 20% off with the discount code LIVE, EIOT for this GPS SIM. How cool is that? Again, make sure you're keeping your valuables protected. Super easy entry price. You can always buy more later. No contracts. Cancel it whenever you would like. Track what matters most with the GPS SIM. Hey, we got a great question down below. Which devices are compatible with EIOTCLUB's GPS tracker SIM card? Great question. I went over a couple of those use cases, but let's reiterate them. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for asking those questions. If you guys have questions, feel free to filter them down below. So the GPS SIM works for a wide range of tracking devices, including pet trackers, vehicle trackers, and personal trackers, even for people like your elders or your children. Again, looking after maybe an older parent or a young one, these are going to work great. We do encourage you to please check your device's specifications to ensure that it is compatible. But if it has a SIM card slot, we are going to be able to work with it, and that is just awesome. Now, one of the great comments we had was from a customer named Brian. Thank you, Brian, for dropping this review. Brian actually got the GPS SIM card for a car remote starter and tracker, and they said it works great and is an affordable way to stay connected. And I think that sums it up pretty perfectly. Thanks, Brian, for that review. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, I'm a big review guy. Love clicking down below, check out the reviews, see what people are saying. Again, see if these are going to be the SIM card for you. Do not forget 20% off with the discount code LIVE, EIOT, on this right here, the GPS SIM card. And I kind of want to reiterate that I've personally used these on key trackers, things like that. I have a friend that I often hike with, and he has a dog, and he also has a GPS tracker on the dog. And this is a great thing because sometimes the dog gets out and just runs so far that you lose sight of them and you honestly hope that they come back. But with something like a GPS tracker, we were getting minute-by-minute updates with something like this GPS tracker. And of course, with different devices, you can set the frequency of updates however often you want. Again, when we're utilizing the GPS trackers, we're ensuring that we have stable connection for when you need it most. So that's the GPS SIM card. Hopefully you guys are interested in that if that is something that rocks your alley. If not, no worries. We have some other ones for you coming up soon. But this next one is going to maybe be a little bit different. I don't think a lot of you will actually, maybe some of you, maybe your bosses, maybe the company you work for will have a use case for this. I know I personally at the moment don't have a use case for this, but it's really cool to see EIOT jumping into the kind of culture and scene of industrial SIM cards. So without further ado, let's jump into the industrial SIM card world and talk about what is it that EIOT is doing, what's some of the tech innovations that EIOT has been on, and what are they offering to businesses and consumers like you alike. So let's step into the world of industrial grade connectivity. We are talking SIM cards built for harsh environments, extreme temperatures, and critical industrial applications. We are talking about heavy-duty, ultra-reliable SIM cards that are really built for the toughest workplace environments, device environments, and the most necessary consistent connection. So if you are somebody who is in the business of monitoring and control systems, especially those 24-hour systems, utility management, track and trace solutions, and harsh environments, something like this is going to do the trick for you. And I know it's kind of cool, right? It comes in this awesome bag, and this SIM card, it actually looks a bit different than our other SIM cards. Hopefully you can see that. Now, this design of the SIM card gives it a couple unique properties. I won't bore you with all the specifications. I love to geek out about that stuff because EIOTCLUB is just kind of taking things to the next level constantly. But this does support Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. This does support a triple network, ensuring that you have the best coverage. But the design of this features some really cool things that basically make it anti-corrosive, anti-interference with different technologies. It has flame retardant built into it, and it has a transparent, really pay-as-you-go system. So you can pay for what you need, even in an industrial application. So really, if you are interested in logistics, tracking, if you have industrial equipment, this is going to be the SIM card for you. And if this is not the SIM card for you, maybe you get to see just how wide EIOTCLUB's reach and capability can be. Their engineering and their design of their products is top notch, and it is quite cool to see all of those things. Again, make sure to drop those questions down below if you have any. And the Industrial SIM is one of those great cards that has a lot going on with it. So I will encourage you to click down below to make sure you find out all the details about the Industrial SIM. Now, of course, we do offer both the triple and the dual play network for the Industrial SIM. The triple network will start you at 100 megabytes for 30 days. That'll run you $11.99. Again, super easy entry into these. We also are giving you a live stream exclusive discount today. Live EIOT is that discount code. Again, that is live, L-I-V-E, EIOT, for 20% off your purchase of something like the Industrial SIM card. Pretty awesome stuff. So if you're interested in that, again, click down below, consider asking those questions, and we just appreciate you tuning in and being here with us at EIOTCLUB. If you have any more questions or interested in something we've already shown, let us know. That is the Industrial card. Let's kick things off, going further next into a really cool world of eSIMs. So, next up, we're going to talk about the future of connectivity. Real quick, before we do that, I want to showcase the BizGlobe link. This is happening right now. Giveaway. We're giving away 10 of these. Click up above. Before the end of the stream, we will be handing out 10 of these to you all, delivering them to your doorstep. So just by being here, you can win big. But now on to the future of connectivity. This is where things get super fun. No SIM, no problem. We are talking about physical and digital eSIM cards and readers. So you're going to notice I got nothing in front of me. I have nothing to show you. You know why? Because we are talking about a digital eSIM. Right below you is the link for the digital eSIM. You can check out the digital eSIM down below, where if you are someone who does not enjoy swapping out tiny SIM cards, dealing with multiple carriers, or you're just struggling with activation, an eSIM is your answer. Now, what I wanted to showcase to you all is that right here, when you click down below on the website, we are going to have a couple different options for you in terms of our digital eSIM. We have our local, regional, and global eSIMs. Now, of course, you probably can guess which one of those means, but your local eSIM is basically for staying connected in one specific country. Your regional SIMs is, of course, staying connected within a region. And your global SIM is going to give you the ultimate flexibility for over 200 countries. Now, what makes really EIOTCLUB's digital eSIM a game changer? Well, again, no physical card is actually needed. So you don't have to wait for shipping times. It is just sent to you over email and things like that. You have instant activation, you can switch plans easily, and guess what? Digital eSIMs can work in multiple devices. Yeah, super cool. Now, what makes them better than other providers out there? That's a great question. I know a lot of you are probably asking that. Why should I go with this digital eSIM over others? The first thing that I love highlighting is the better coverage. So, simply put, EIOTCLUB offers better coverage. Better coverage regionally, locally, and globally. There's also no hidden fees. We have our fully transparent price model that what you see is what you get, no contracts, no extras, and of course, fast activation. Those flexible plans combined with our 24/7 support for the digital eSIM, you can click down below, really make it a standout SIM card for you. I want you to think about it as instant connectivity without a physical card. Now, the digital eSIM starts with 1 gigabyte local and 100 megabytes for $19.99. We are offering you an additional discount. We have a bunch of different pricing models for the eSIM, the digital eSIM. So click down below to just kind of see what is going to work best for you. But if you decide to check out with one of those digital eSIMs today, I want you to get the best possible price, and that is why we are offering you an additional 20% off with our code LIVEEIOT. Again, that'll get you 20% off the digital eSIM. Now again, the use cases for our digital eSIM are, it's perfect really if you travel a lot. Whether it's locally, regionally, or globally, the most up-to-date iPhone can store between 5 to 10 eSIMs, I believe, and our digital eSIMs cover more than 30, 77, and 200 plus countries. So you'll always be connected to the internet wherever you are in the world. Think countries like Canada, South Korea, Brazil, and even Saudi Arabia, Australia, you name it, we got you covered in terms of digital eSIMs and staying connected while you are on the move. So check that out. Again, that is down below for you. This is fantastic. We wanted to highlight one of our customer reviews from Jeremy. Jeremy says it works great. Faster transmission of my phone than previous brand. 1 week in and I'm currently satisfied. No complaints. Again, if you want to be featured in one of the reviews, make sure you write those reviews down below for these products. Super excited. Glad you guys are loving it. Wanted to showcase that again. What are you all saying about these? The consensus, the digital eSIM offers that great flexible, great network coverage. Now, what if you do not have a device that's capable of utilizing a digital eSIM? We're bringing this back out. We're bringing this back out because we're bringing out physical cards. But they're not just any physical cards. We're going to talk about physical eSIMs. That's right. We are jumping to physical eSIMs. Now, if you have not heard of physical eSIMs are specifically designed for devices that do not have built-in eSIM functionality. With this card, even devices that don't support eSIMs can still connect to mobile networks and take advantage of eSIM features. They feature things like remote activation and switching between carriers and plans. This is your go-to convenient solution for IoT devices like older smartphones and other devices lacking eSIM support. So if you are someone who is in the market for a digital eSIM, your device isn't compatible, physical eSIMs can do the trick for you. Basically, these physical eSIMs feature 8 additional slots for you to have different profiles. Now, if you've ever traveled to multiple countries, had to constantly switch out our SIM cards, if you've experienced that, probably our older audience, if you've ever experienced that, the physical eSIM allows your older device to just utilize one SIM card, but get the benefits of a digital eSIM. Now, what does that mean? That means you have global travel ease. Traditionally, often you would have to have many different SIM cards to travel around the world, but this does make things simpler. It also has incredibly easy management, as well as having Android compatibility, Apple compatibility, and we have a full FAQ page to see if your device is compatible with either our digital eSIM or the physical eSIM we have featured right here. Now, I know a lot of questions might be had about these, so please feel free, drop them down below. We'd love to answer your questions, and if you see them, you can also click on that product box. Again, think about it. If your device doesn't support a digital eSIM, chances are you probably know about that. If you don't, you can find out down below if this is going to be something that works for you. Now, with our eSIMs, one of our newer products, we are offering a special discount. Now, this one is not 20%. This one is 30% off. So if you are looking to get 30% off the physical eSIM card, you can use our discount code LIVE, EIOT, the same discount code we were using earlier. But for the physical eSIM card, that gets you 30% off. Go check it out again. Take advantage for those devices, maybe older devices that do not have digital SIM capability. It is a game changer, and I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. Now, we had another customer review. Again, you guys know I love talking about customer reviews because I want to see what you guys are saying. Again, I can sit up here and talk about it all day, but what are you all saying? And Matthias said they bought 2 of the EIOTCLUB physical eSIM cards for our 2 Android phones. Great use case. And the plan was to load both of them. Both phones work with the physical eSIM, and it was super easy to add on. They are having no additional monthly phone costs anymore, and they can enjoy other activities. So that's another great use case of really utilizing our flexible pricing plans. If you're traditionally getting gouged by other cellular networks with not great coverage, maybe consider checking out the physical eSIM. Again, these work in things like routers, in things like your GPS devices, phones, tablets, computers. Physical eSIMs take things to the next level, especially for those devices that want the digital eSIM capability with a physical slot. So that is the physical eSIM. Hopefully you guys are interested in that, enjoying that. And if you have any more questions, feel free to drop it down below. Now, we are moving on to our final products. But before we do that, I wanted to highlight one more time the BizGlobe Link SIM card is giving. We are going to end this giveaway here shortly towards the end of the stream. The giveaway is right up above you on top of your screen. Get entered in to win. Put your email in. We are handing out 10 of the BizGlobe Link SIM cards. If you want to walk away with the SIM card, get entered in to win now. It is going to be a great time, and we will be launching that giveaway. We'll be ending that giveaway and picking those winners very shortly. Okay. Let's move on to the eSIM card reader. These are great things to talk about. My eSIM card reader is buried under here. Here we go. We're also going to bring out the eSIM kit. So we're going to be chatting about these 2 pretty similar cards. We'll bring back one of these, talking about it real quick, because some of these are going to feature the physical eSIM as well. Let's put this back up here. I like symmetry. I like things to be organized. Okay, here we go. The eSIM card reader. What are we talking about? What's an eSIM card reader? What's an eSIM kit? Again, we highlighted this in the beginning of the show because we're running a great 30% off promo for you all, but let's dive into it. So the eSIM card reader that you see here on your screen is specifically designed for physical eSIMs. Now, when customers want to use eSIM products traditionally, but their devices are incompatible, they use what's called a physical eSIM instead. However, physical eSIMs cannot guarantee 100% compatibility with all your devices. So for devices that are still incompatible, that is where, for example, for iPhones, customers can purchase the EIOTCLUB eSIM card reader. Again, it's going to work with those physical eSIMs. And when you get this, you get to download the application from the backside. And once downloaded, essentially, this device will become compatible with those physical eSIMs, like we talked about just a minute ago. Now, this reader can only connect to a computer, as you can see with its USB-A right here. But once the eSIM physical card that you put in here is configured through the reader, it can go into any of your IoT devices, including iPhones, Android phones, and something like the GL router. So at a glance, that really is what the eSIM card reader is. I'm knocking things over. Can you believe it? It must be getting towards the end of the show. My goodness. Let's get these back up here. Again, eSIM card reader. That's what we're chatting about right here. And if you have a device that wants to take advantage of the physical eSIMs and you need to put this into a computer, utilize that capability, then you can put it into any other device. Now, what does this tool let you do? Again, it allows you to view and activate your eSIM profiles. You can easily switch between your eSIMs, and you get instant access to all that eSIM capability. Now, if any of you have devices that do not take digital SIMs, drop down below. What devices are you using that need physical eSIMs? Is something like the eSIM card reader something you're interested in, something you're thinking about? Because if it is, again, we are running this for 30% off today. This card reader right here is $14.99. Take that 30% off with the discount code LIVE, EIOT. Again, that is LIVE EIOT for 30% off this right here, the eSIM card reader. Now, if you want, for example, if you want to take the eSIM card reader and the physical eSIM, because these two do go together, you can put them together in the eSIM kit. I know, it's crazy, guys, right? It's crazy. But this eSIM kit is going to get you a better price, $24.99. Again, do not forget 30% off with the discount code LIVE, EIOT. This essentially just bundles these two together, so you get the eSIM card reader and the physical eSIM. So if you're looking for this, this is going to be great. Oh, we got a great question down below. Are these compatible with all smartphones? So, no. So, for example, we have a newer iPhone here. It is not going to be compatible with that. You know why? Because we don't even have a physical eSIM for that one. We just use digital eSIMs. However, it's going to work for some older phones. For example, one of the comments we had was they were using Android phones like the Moto G72 or the Poco X6 5G. Now, if you're utilizing devices like that, those are where you can utilize the eSIMs with. Now, remember, when you're using the physical eSIM card readers, these need to be plugged into a computer first, but then they can be plugged into iPhones, Android phones, and GL routers. Again, we're talking older iPhones, older Android phones, and something like this GL router that takes things and turns it into a hotspot. So hopefully that answers your question. Again, if they're compatible with smartphones, they are indeed. And if you're interested in if your phone exactly is compatible, click down below. We have a whole FAQ section, a whole chart that lists a lot of phones. I scrolled through all of them. I can't remember all of them, but it has a lot of phones that you can check out to see what is capable of being used with a physical eSIM, like the eSIM card reader that gives you all those wonderful eSIM profiles. So again, do not forget 30% off. Take advantage of that great discount we have going on and get yourself a physical eSIM or the reader or both in the physical eSIM kit. Awesome. Here we go. So that's always fun. It's interesting talking about the physical eSIMs because, of course, with a lot of our newer phones, if you have those, it's not really something to think about. But if you do have one of those older devices, it's very much something to think about. Now, we are reaching closer to the end of our show. Of course, we still have the giveaway, so don't go anywhere just yet. But before we go, I wanted to talk about our mailing list because I just talked about a bunch of stuff. But we have a great mailing list that offers updates and special offers and more that you can find on the EIOTCLUB.com homepage. Scroll to the bottom and grab your SIM now. Sign up for those notifications. Again, we got deals, we have new product drops, we have updates, and all of that there for you. Also, on top of that, at the bottom of the page, we have our EIOTCLUB reward program where you can earn every dollar you spend can become points for your future purchases. You can also refer a friend. So we got a lot of things going on here. We want to make sure you get the best bang for your buck. And if you want to refer a friend, you can get them 10% off and you can get yourself a 20% off coupon as well. So it's a win-win. Again, mailing list, rewards program, and of course, the friend referral. So don't miss out. Sign up today. Again, EIOTCLUB.com. You're here. Scroll to the bottom of our pages and you can find all that information on there. Now, the moment some of you or all of you have been waiting for, we are going to be doing the final drawing of these. Now, nothing is going to pop up on your screen, but I want to give you just a few more seconds before we head out of here to get entered in to win the Biz Globe Link card. We are giving away 10 of these. That's right, 10 of you can win this card. It's a 1 gigabyte 30-day card that you can use in over 77 countries. How cool is that? Again, we're giving away not 1, not 2, 10 of these Biz Globe Link cards. So if you are interested in them, right up at the top, giveaway box, little bit of a present. If you want yourself a present, you want to get one of these shipped to your door, enter into win now, because after the stream, it will close. So that is my final warning to you all, my final encouragement to get entered into win, walk away with some free stuff. We would love for you to take advantage of what we have going on here. Again, we won't be announcing the winners here, but if you get reached out to by EIOTCLUB, that is where you, of course, can find our great discounts. And we'll be sending you one of these if you get that email. So that's the Biz Globe link. Again, top corner. Check it out before we get out of here so that you can have a chance to win one of those cards. Oh my goodness, we have made it to the end of the live stream. I appreciate your guys' time for hanging out with me, for just being here. Again, I want to highlight one more time kind of one of our big products we're showcasing today, the physical card reader. If you haven't checked this out, this is going to be great for all of you looking to get your physical eSIM card game on for those devices that don't support it. Once again, these are 30% off. So we started the stream with them. We're going to end it with them because we're running a huge sale on these and we want you to get involved. So check these out. Again, the physical eSIM card reader and the kit as well. Now, I want to thank you all for joining us today in the EIOTCLUB showroom. It's been a pleasure to be here as your host, as your guide in the EIOTCLUB products. We hope you've enjoyed the stream, you've enjoyed learning. We hope you've enjoyed the 3 giveaways that we did today. Again, shout out to EIOTCLUB. We're so excited to be offering all these things to you guys. Don't forget to take advantage of all our discounts happening right now. Discount code LIVE-EIOT. Get you 20% off most and 30% off these lovely products you see right next to me. And if you have any last minute questions, feel free to throw them down below. Our team is here to help you find the best SIM card solution for your needs. Thank you so much, everybody, and we look forward to helping you stay connected with EIOTCLUB. We'll see you on the next one.